Pisces, so I have added on to the, to the read health, love, money, and career, and just health, because there's been a lot of health issues that my clients have had, and they're young, they're like 30 and 40, and they've had significant, like major health issues. So I just decided to put that in there, okay, because nobody does health and it's important. I am, sort of adjusting to the health, so any type of feedback in terms of what I said, if it's, if it's pertinent, would really help me expand my symbolism of that, okay? Having said that, I'm claircognizant, clairvoyant, and I'm a seer, and I'm psychic. So it's not just a read, and I'm not just a tarot read, okay? So I'm a, a seer, soy vidente, all right? So let's get going here for Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, let's see what we get. So health. Might have had some surgery, okay, back pain or something. I think you're moving away from that. You might have some mental situations as well. So lots of maybe depression is what I'm sensing. All right, you've had a lot of anxiety as well in terms of health. Okay, cutting off your social media would be very important and very significant to a better mental health. I also think that there might be some like loss of memory here, or some sort of Alzheimer's as well. Okay, I also think that like acupuncture, like you feel like get this like little like stings, or like when a needle like something that really like picks at you. I think that there's something like when you sleep that's bothering you, all right? But I do think that maybe there's major depression. Some of you might be hearing voices or feel like you're haunted. We are, this is esoteric, so we all believe in that, the people that are here. So you might think that somebody crossed over and is trying to communicate with you, and I think that you're absolutely right, okay? So so that I think you're also sensing a lot of things. So maybe you're an empath, and that's affecting your balance. Very interesting. Or some sort of like balance in your life. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords and healing for that. Some of you might have had heart surgery, or like marcapasos, like pacemaker, okay, that you have recently had, or just recently did. You might have also had like a heart attack or a stroke, okay, so I'm sorry with that. There might be some paralysis having to do with that in some sense, or some sort of neurological I don't know the proper word, so please forgive me, but some sort of neuro something having to do with neurological or something like that has been affected, okay? I do think that you're under treatment, and I do think that you're seeing some doctors. So if I can get some info on that and some feedback, that'd be great. So moving right along to love, okay? I do think that it has been exposed and you're not confused anymore. This is Pisces. This is your read and your card about something that was maybe offered to you, and maybe you were unsure of taking. And of course, this is a love offer. And the reason that you don't know if you would have taken it, and this is probably at a distance, is that this person comes in and they're kind of a player-ish, and they're kind of a one-night stand thing. So that could be because they're at a distance, or that can be that that's how you feel that the relationship is. So you're ambiguous and you're not sure about taking this offer that maybe the divine is giving you, or that you feel that is being presented to you. But I think that you've maybe have there's been a judgment call on this. There might also be a reconciliation from someone from the past coming back, or someone from the past that moved on, or you moved on. This can also be like you're getting messages from dreams, or like spirituality of some sort, like your intuition, okay, about what to do, and what to do in terms of this love offer. I think that you've been very hurt in the past, okay, and I think that it was a no-win situation for you, and it was possibly very brutal, and I think that that's what has you kind of concerned, or really thinking about it. So you're in the thinking stages, but it looks like there is a lot of passion between this relationship, and I think you're going to be able to figure it out, okay? I think you're going to weigh out the pros and cons, and I think you're going to get the spiritual messages that Spirit is sending you to be able to make a proper decision. And I think you're not going to be so confused anymore. And I think that you're going to see the way. Okay. And so moving right along to money, you've been working on something very meticulously, and you've been very patient. There's something from afar, possibly like a venture or ships coming in that you were very much waiting for and waiting on. So there's money coming in, okay? And this has to do with a partnership, possibly a Scorpio, or some sort of property, or some sort of moving on in terms of money, or because of a partnership from afar, there's going to be a distribution. But I do feel like you're going to be getting some sort of like payout for this, okay? And I think that you're going to be receiving some sort of information for this, okay? So that's coming. This is also possibly for your love interest, a reconciliation, and you might have Scorpio in your chart, or you might be a Scorpio, okay? You might be dealing with a Scorpio. You're a Pisces, so you might have Scorpio in your chart, or you might be dealing with a Scorpio, and there might be a reconciliation. But there is a partnership in terms of money that's going to be very profitable, that you've been working on tremendously, and you're going to be hearing some news if you're waiting for that, in terms of like if your profitability, if whatever it is that you invested on and you were working on is going to give fruit. But I think that there's a rainbow at the end. There's going to be some gold at the end of the rainbow, and you're going to do exceptionally well in this partnership and money, okay? Moving right along to career, I think you've broken free from something that maybe was kind of childish, or wasn't moving along, or didn't really grasp your intellect, or you felt like it wasn't intellectually stimulating for you, and you've put an ending to that. This was some karmic cycle that sort of taught you that that you really needed to be involved in some sort of higher engagement of intellectuality. And I think you can see that clearly, and you're not indecisive anymore. I think that before you were indecisive, and I think that there's a move in terms of career that's going to be very beneficial to you, and is sort of sort of destined and fated in your path, okay? And this is going to be huge, great fortune, lots of luck, and very successful. So hope this helped, Pisces. I would love, if you're not subscribed, for you to help me grow my channel. My goal is 1,000. And for those of you who helped me reach my 600 subscriber goal, thank you so much. Namaste, love and light.